This is Dr. Kgabo, the lecturer for TPF3703, which is the teaching practice module in B.eD foundation phase for B.eD foundation phase qualification. And it's about orientation on what this module TPF3703 is about. There is my face. I'm a she and not a he. So whenever you communicate with me, it's she, Dr. Kgabo, she, not a he. Here is the outline of what the video is about. How I, as your lecturer, will be communicating with you, the support that I will give you as lecturer, the critical administration matters that you have to take into consideration and have to note at all times, the orientation into the module teaching practice TPF3703 or teaching practice for the third year, the 2023 assessments and their tutorial letters, because this is different from 2022 if you are repeating this module. And to just say, if you are repeating the module, please hold my hand and never let go of me, because I hate to see students failing my module because of minor mistakes or common errors which they could have avoided. Hold my hand and demand my support and attention. I will give it to you. Also, it's about the critical point contributing to positive results. Communication. How will you and I be communicating in 2023? You need to contact me, your lecturer, in the following ways. As said, I'm Dr. M.V. Kgabo. My telephone number is 012-429-6415. You will always find me on this number. If your phone rings and it happens that I don't answer it, just leave me a message because I will definitely return your call. If I see any missed call, I return it. That is my duty and my function. My email address is ekgabomv@unisa.ac.za. Important, always include your module name, your name, and student number in the communication. Please, it is important that you always use my live email address. Communication rules and regulations information. Ensure that your My Life email address is active and use it for all correspondences with lecturers and administration. All your study materials are accessible online. Do not wait for dispatch, the section of dispatch to deliver for you. Or later in the year, claim that you have contacted the dispatch section and since the beginning of the year and they never came back to you. That will not be an excuse. Kindly ensure that you communicate with them regularly, not me. I don't have access to dispatch. I can only forward your email there. That's the best I can do. But you as a student needs to take the responsibility of communicating with the dispatch section regarding your study material. All the submissions of your 4 assessments, which is Assignment 1, Assignment 2, Portfolio 50, and Portfolio 51, should be submitted online. And please do not send any of your assessments via email. They will be ignored and not be marked. And furthermore, do not send any hard copies. Nobody will accept them. Since 2020, we are not marking hard copies. Furthermore, adhere to due dates. No exceptions or special treatment will be granted to any student. Continue with communications rules and regulations information. Note that work integrated learning, which is your teaching practice, has no supplement or iGroted. If you have failed, maybe you obtained 43, 45, 46, or 47, you will not be granted a supplementary. Or if you fall sick and fail to complete and submit your portfolios, there is no iGroted. Don't even think of asking for it. According to the UNISA assessment policy, it is not applicable for your portfolios. There is no remarking. There is no remarking at all because our marking is thorough. No email submissions of any of your assessments. These will be ignored and will not be marked. The attendance register, that 5-week attendance register, should be attached to all your documents, which is assessment 2, assessment 50 and 51, assessment 2 or assignment 2, portfolio 50 and 51. I repeat again, how do you and I communicate? You will communicate with me using your MyLife email address. You need, when you communicate with me using your MyLife email address, you need to always refer to the module and the code thereof, which is TPF3703. You further need to check assessment, announcements, and activities. Check them every second day on your Moodle platform. You also need to familiarize yourself with all the features and announcements on your Moodle platform, on your module site. Also important is the assessments or assignments numbers. Now, if you do not use your MyLife email address, what the system does at UNISA is anything which is emailed with a private email address is thrown into junk mail and tends to sit there and be forgotten and not be read. Then you'll find students complaining that lecturers are not answering or responding or replying to their emails. It is because the lecturers never saw or found your emails as they lie in junk mail section. The lecturer support. I have committed in the past, even now and in the future, that this is how I will always support you as my student. My support will be in the form of the following. All the study materials which I have posted on my UNISA, where all assessments will be included. Always go to your module site and read and check, and always check what has been posted. Currently, I've introduced myself on the module site, giving you an overview of the module and how I will be communicating with you, the different platforms or e-tools that I will be using to communicate with you. The assessments are already posted or uploaded on the site, as well as the due dates for each and every one of the assessments. I will also be using discussion forums where you as a student can pose questions for your lecturer to assist you with and any challenges you face in the module. Furthermore, ensure that you visit the Moodle platform frequently at least each second day. Furthermore, I will continue supporting you. I will communicate with you through Microsoft meetings where you will be expected to book slots on a scheduler on the Moodle platform. I will take you later in the year through that platform. I will communicate with you through webinars and through TPTube video links. What you are going to receive today of this video is what is called a TPTube. So you will get links to watch this and listen to this over and over again until you understand what this module is all about. Furthermore, I will use bulk emails. Any other communication on the announcements tool must be read on a regular basis, including your emails, where we will post messages as well. What is the purpose of this module TPF3703? The purpose is for you to acquaint yourself with formal teaching. How do you acquaint yourself with formal teaching? You will be going to a school where you have been placed by the Teaching Practice Office, not me, where you will spend 5 weeks and conduct semi-independent teaching. This module, another purpose is to be in a practical school situation. Make good use of the time and period you will be conducting teaching practice at that particular school where you will be placed. Another purpose is to afford you the opportunity to apply the theoretical knowledge of the theory modules that you have been studying or are still studying in your B.Ed Foundation Phase degree. Lastly, but not least, another purpose of this module is it focuses on the practical application of the various teaching and learning strategies which you have learned in first year, second year, and now third year. The different assessments of TPF3703. Tutorial Letter 101, it gives you general information about the teaching practice module, TPF3703. And there is no submission date for this. You do not submit it. It's just for information. Tutorial Letter 102, I have highlighted here. This tutorial letter is generated by the Teaching Practice Office, who are responsible for placement, information, and for forms. That is placing you in a school, providing you with confirmation of placement also. What is the function of this also, of Tutorial Letter 102? It gives guidance regarding placement forms. It gives you information regarding, say, South African Council of Educators, and all other teaching practice administrative matters. Assessment 1, you will find Assessment 1 in Tutorial Letter 103. And what is the purpose of Assessment 1 or Assignment 1? This is for admission purposes. It contributes 10% towards the year mark. And the due date is Monday, the 29th of May, 2023 at 8 o'clock in the morning. It is important that you check the time, please. Assessment 2, you will find this in Tutorial Letter 104, and it contributes 10% towards the year mark. This assessment is due on the 29th of September, 2023 And also check the time, please. Assessment 3, which is portfolio 50, is in tutorial letter 105. It is a summative examination. I often hear students saying, but we don't have an examination for our teaching practice module. You do. Examinations take different forms or formats. This examination is in a portfolio form. Even if it's an open book portfolio which you completed based on what you did during your teaching practice period, your 5-week teaching period, it is an exam, and all the rules and regulations pertaining to an exam apply here. Do not ask me to do something which is against or contradicts rules and regulations of examinations when you submit your portfolio. And portfolio 50 contributes 40 marks towards your final mark. Kindly note the due date. The due date is Thursday, the 28th of September, 2023 at 11 o'clock in the morning. The last assessment is assessment 4, which is portfolio 51, found in tutorial letter 106. It is also a summative examination, a portfolio of an exam, and also contributes 40% towards a final mark. The closing date for this assessment is Friday, the 29th September 2023 at 12 p.m. The 12 p.m. means 12 mid-afternoon, in the afternoon, okay? Now, in summary, your year mark is 20%. Your exam mark is 80%. Important information for you to note. Submissions are only made online. Only online. A workbook without a register is 0. Late assignments, it's a 0. Incorrect assignments, it's a 0. So when you submit assignment 50 in the assignment 1 portal, you've already failed. If you submit assignment 2 in portfolio 1's portal, it's a 0. You have lost your year mark. So make sure that you submit each and every one of the 4 assessments in the correct portals. Further note that there are no extensions. Please, you have ample time from February to September. That's 8 months that you've got. Use that time wisely and submit on time. Do not wait for the last day, please. I continue with important information to note. The register should have authentic signatures. Do not fill on behalf of principals or mentor teachers. Do not do that. The principal must fill in where he is supposed to with his own signature and complete everything. Don't say the principal has a load of work, so I was helping him. That is wrong. Ethically, that is incorrect. And that is academic dishonesty. So make sure that the register has authentic signatures with complete dates, which is the date, the month, and the year, and a dated stamp. If the school stamp does not have a date, let the principal or the mentor teacher write the date next to the school stamp. Non-adherence to this is an immediate fail. In conclusion for this, please note this quotation by Alice P. Conine. She says, "A perfect method for adding drama to life is to wait until the deadline looms large. Do not wait until the deadline looms." To be honest, COVID has taught us that life has so much drama. Don't add this drama to your life. Because once you fail to adhere to the deadlines or fail to adhere to any of the requirements, you have already created drama. And you make that drama to cascade to me. When I was not part of that drama which you created, it ends up affecting me. So prevention is better than cure. Please, don't add drama to your life. Do what is right from the onset. Be disciplined, adhere to deadlines, adhere to all the requirements as advised by Alice P. Cronin. I would like to wish you the best, and I wish that you and I will continue to work harmoniously, cooperating with each other throughout 2023. Welcome to TPF 3703. I thank you.